Hello everyone and welcome back to Eastwood Zoo, our wonderful mini zoo we are making for a nice little Discord contest that we have going on. And today a new episode and we're gonna add another animal, and today we're gonna add the Red Panda to Eastwood Zoo. I think that's the first animal that's not from the new conservation pack, but it fits into this zoo because I'm sticking with like Asian and a little bit endangered like animals. So that's what Eastwood Zoo is gonna be all about. So if you have some nice ideas for these kind of animals, I think I can fit one or two more in before the end of the contest, because we also have to keep that in mind. And I also skipped a week with uploading, as some of you might have noticed. Well, nobody really sent me a message, but yeah, I can imagine everyone was waiting on Saturday for a new video and it wasn't there, and they were very sad. And yeah, horrible weekend. But this weekend is much better because there's a video you can watch. It's a little bit shorter one, I think around 14-15 minutes, because the build is a little bit smaller, because it's the Red Panda, which is not very big and doesn't really need much space, I guess. So yeah, what are we building right now? We are changing the terrace on the side of the entrance building, which is which also has a restaurant inside, which is very nice. I already did a little bit of interior work on that, but you will see that in the end. Yeah, in a couple of weeks, I think like 12th of August or 13th of August, something like that. I think that's the deadline. Not 100% sure. But I want to finish it, around that time, and then I will make a nice little tour video or a cinematic video or whatever, and I will show you guys everything. And of course, we will also do a live stream where I will showcase every single mini zoo that has been made during the contest, and I think a lot of people are joining, so I'm looking forward to that. So I might even need 2 days for that stream, but yeah, we will see back then or around that time how much time we're gonna need to showcase everything. But of course, we are gonna take all the time that we need. Yeah, pathing, beautiful. Everyone loves the pathing tool. That's why I cover everything up over here with the concrete, because yeah, it doesn't work very well. And yeah, this is the first part of the build that I did, and that was like a week ago. And then this morning, actually, I went back into it and finished everything, and yeah, created a video out of it. Because I finally had an idea of what to do with the pathing, with the viewing area and stuff like that. We are creating again a little island over here. I thought it would look nice. So you have the terrace, which is overlooking the habitat as well. We will have a couple of tables over there where the guests can sit and enjoy the animals while having their dinner, lunch, breakfast. Yeah, this restaurant serves anything, because Eastwood Zoo is open 24/7. Apparently, I don't know. Rocks, yeah, beautiful. We are putting some rocks in. It's gonna be a very lush, dense habitat. I know I always make this like little pieces of foliage everywhere, but I'm really trying to make it look a little bit more realistic, and also give the animals enough space to hide, because yeah, there's a lot of pathing and viewing going on around the area, but still give the animals a little bit of privacy. I know the Red Panda does really care about guests, because they also have like a lot of walk-through habitats in real life, but I thought it would be nice. They can hide in the trees. Some of the trees are also climbable in-game, so they will actually use it, which is very nice. And then we have these new grass pieces. Yeah, they are the best, so we are throwing them around. And then the corkwood tree, I think I heard it somewhere that you should never use the Planet Zoo trees, or never use the Planet Zoo bushes, but always use the trees. So that's what I'm doing. Really happy with the watercolor I found. So I changed the color and put the I think it's opacity or transparency, something like that, to 0.4, and then you can't really look through it anymore. It looks much better, much more realistic than the clean water that we normally have. So yeah, this is day 2 of building. I actually only did it in 2 sessions, which is really, yeah, something for me. I usually have like 5 or 6 different recordings I have to edit, and today was much easier. So yeah, thank you, Zoof, for that. Beautiful. Yeah, so this is another viewing area which won't be usable by the guests because I can't really put the path in so close to the water, and I'll struggle with terrain. And I can try to make it work, but I'll maybe do that later when I have some extra time left, which I probably don't have, because there's a little bit of space left over here on the back. As you can see, there's a little path, so there will be another habitat. I think on the back of the amur leopard enclosure there's also some space which we need to fill up. So I think we can fit 2 more animals in, which we have to do in the next 2 to 3 weeks. And then I want to make another episode where we're gonna make like benches and lighting and all the little stuff that makes it come together. And then we have a nice finished mini zoo in the end. That's gonna be really nice. Super proud of it when I will actually finish it. Yeah, it's gonna be cool. So windows, same kind of building. I'm just gonna stick with these buildings all around the zoo. And you might recognize this little indoor area is really highly based on what I did in Pine Mountain Sanctuary. Again, 2 sides that can separate the animals, and actually they should have like another outdoor area while I'm talking about this. Well, maybe I can fit that in, but yeah, it's not all about hyper realism, because yeah, this video is not called hyper realistic Red Panda enclosure, you know. Yes. So, no barriers, put them in. Beautiful. Oh, yeah, doesn't work. No, it's always horrible to get these things in and blend it in. And yeah, the keeper will only be able to go into this small habitat, and then the rest of the enclosure it can't really reach. But at least it can throw the animals in, and that's all I need. Because everything is like, all the options are off, like animal welfare, feeding, hunger, everything. Everything is okay in Eastwood Zoo. Everyone is happy, even though they're not eating or drinking or whatever. So that's nice. Yeah, mesh fence on the inside. As I said, it's very recognizable from what I did in Pine Mountain Sanctuary. But it's nice. I want to have an interior everywhere. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. So you can go in, have a look, and just not an empty building. I don't like that. Yeah, trying something out over here does really look nice, but I'm keeping it. It should be like a little chain that you can use to have the door go up and down, but it doesn't look nice. I couldn't find the right pieces, but I didn't really have the time for it. So maybe in the end, if I have time left, I will go back to it, see if I can make something nice out of it in the last episode, when we're gonna do all the small little things. But for now, this is all fine. So on the indoor section, we also need a little bit of a climbing frame for the pandas. So I'm using the one that I created in the leopard enclosure. I really like those. It's natural. It looks kind of realistic. So yeah, very nice. Some sleeping areas for the pandas, and not sure if it's actually usable. I think it is. Might be a little bit buggy with all the climbable pieces, but yeah, it looks nice, so that's good. Some enrichment items, and also the little thing you might have noticed that I put the building down a little bit. I don't like the 4 meter height. It's a little bit too high, so I always put it to like 3 meters, so it looks a little bit better. Yeah, a lot of terrain work and struggling with the water, and then yeah, looking at the pathing, and I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with this part. If I'm gonna make it like an open area, or while I'm thinking about it, maybe make another little outdoor enclosure if they want to separate the animals, something like that. I have to think about that, but we will see. Another fence so the guests won't drop in. Very important. And then we're gonna finish the building off with a nice little roof, copying it from the entrance, and then making sure everything fits nicely. I still have to make the roof look a little bit more interesting. I want to make like my own, what's it called? Solar panels. because I think it will fit with the theme of the zoo and everything that we are doing in Eastwood Zoo. But again, that's a thing for the final episode where we will detail everything and make small things like that, because I'm not allowed to use any blueprints in the competition, so I will have to make everything myself. And things like solar panels, and I haven't really done anything like that yet, so it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be and the only thing I ever did was like a dumpster that I made. It took me a while, and yeah, I used it twice, so kind of a waste of time, isn't it? Yeah. So the animals, they should be able to get out of this building. So I'm creating a door for the Red Panda. Look at that. Same door, same pieces, concrete, making sure on the inside it looks finished. I really like to change the color of the walls these days. I don't know why. It looks zoo-ish, as I would like to call it. Some beams, metal beams, and then we'll make it a little sliding door, which is perfect. Yeah, and then I'm going crazy with some foliage everywhere. Using a lot of bushes over here, little plants, brackens, having a look around in the zoo what I can use, making sure I have some new plants in, some bamboo of course. It's gonna be a little bit more Asian themed, so we'll add some bamboo for the pandas. And yeah, maybe I want to do like a little bit of like Asian building somewhere, but not that typical thing. Maybe only like a little prop somewhere, like an education stand or something like that. I don't know. A lot of ideas, not a lot of time to build these days. So yeah, I'm also kind of addicted to Age of Empires 2. Yeah, that's also a struggle. Every time I have like 45 minutes left to play a game, I can play a game of Age of Empires. Then I sometimes forget to play Plant Zoo. That's why I didn't upload last week. So I'm very sorry about that. You know? Yeah. Blame Age of Empires. Yeah, let's do that. Bushes, finishing this part off, so you will be able to go to the restaurant from this side as well. And you will have a nice little stair over here. Look at that. I really like the look of it with like the wooden thing. Yes, very dark brown-ish wooden platform. That's the word. Yeah, and I was looking at that, but it's missing something. So again, this climbing frame so the pandas can use it. And it looks really nice. And not a blueprint because I made it myself. So yeah, that's good. We'll throw some animals in. And that was kind of a struggle because there's pathing here. And yeah, there's no path leading to the habitat. And then I was like, oh, I have to do that. And then it was a struggle. And that was horrible. So yeah. And that's the end of the video. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you liked the habitat. And if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you do. If you liked the video, hit that like button. And I'm gonna speak to you guys in the next one. Yoo-yoo!